So what's going on, guys, and welcome to our brand new series on this channel on the Saturday morning. So guys, we have decided to go with Schalke FC04. So they've got a transfer budget around £37 million. They've got a club worth of £610 million. They're playing at the Veltins Arena. They've got some nice home kit and a nice away kit. And they've got some different expectations of us when we're going to be taking over as manager. So thank you, first of all, for everyone that voted. I do really appreciate all of the votes that you guys put in. I'm sorry if the team that was chosen wasn't the one that you would have liked, but guys, I had to go with the majority, and the majority was this one. So we're going to be going with Euros, actually, because we are playing in Germany, and I'm not sure if we're in the European competition in the first season. Let me check. So guys, I don't think they are, so let's just keep them out of that one, and we're going to advance. We're going to download the latest squads, and I think, guys, this could be a really fun project because they have got money, so we can buy some good players. They've got a very good stadium. They've got a good crowd base that they haven't been in the top of Germany for around the past 40 or 50 years. So there's a lot of catching up to do. We need to make Schalke one of the best teams in Europe again, and hopefully we can produce another perfect goalkeeper like Manuel Neuer. So we're going to join the European International Cup because basically that's the one that offers the most money, and they've got a few Barclays Premier League clubs in there, and one of them is Crystal Palace, so one of them that we were actually contemplating on taking over as manager. There are a few of you people that said actually it would be boring. A few said yes, definitely go ahead with it. So I'm not sure, guys, but in the end Schalke were the ones that ended up winning. So let's have a look at the lineup that they've got, and we can have a look at the players. So let's have a look at the attributes. So we've got Lemar in goal, 70 rated. Obviously our first choice goalkeeper is going to be Ralph Farman, 28 years of age and 84 overall, and he is the captain as well. So he is the big man, and we won't be selling him. He is definitely in our plans. We've got Naldo as a 34-year-old centre-back. He will be playing in the first team, but the only problem is we're going to have to look for a replacement for him. Then we've got Koke, who I do believe is on loan. He's 30 years of age, but at the end of the day, he's a good player. Then we've got Nastasic, the young centre-back, which is going to be playing in a back three, along with Naldo and probably Insue or Howardez. But Howardez looks like he's on loan. Why is Benedict Howardez on loan at Juventus? We're going to bring him back. We need this guy in our squad. He looks fantastic. Then we've got Insue, we've got Bitter, we've got left backs. We've got Benjamin Stambouli, the former Spurs player, 26-year-old. He was a flop at Spurs, but maybe he's going to be good at Schalke. We've got Gaze, who's actually on loan here, or Sevilla. He looks quite good, so maybe we could look at bringing him back as well. We've got Cagliari, we've got Harriet, we've got Scoff. This guy is on loan. We're not going to be looking at bringing him back. We've got Goretzka. He is one of the main guys at this football club, and he's going to be definitely in our long-term future. We've got Nabil Bentaleb, the former Spurs player as well. He looks very good, and he's actually the number 10. Then we've got a few players. We've got Maximilian Meyer, who's going to be once again in our lineup. I think basically the midfield three are going to be Goretzka, Bentaleb, and Meyer. What a fantastic young centre midfield we're going to have in the Bundesliga. Then we've got the striker here of Guido Burgstaller. He doesn't look that good, but he's actually got 5-star weak foot, so he's going to be a big man up top. But the thing is, we're going to need someone with pace, and that someone with pace is probably going to be this man, Bril Imbolo. He's definitely in our plans, but he'll probably be playing on the right wing, I would have thought. We've got Di Santo as well. He's not too bad, 28 years of age. We've got Wright, who's on loan. We've got Conor Plianka, who is a fantastic left winger that we brought in from Sevilla. So we've got a very good, strong lineup, but we're definitely going to have to improve it in certain areas. And them certain areas, I think we're going to have to bring in a decent second choice goalkeeper, because we've only got a 64 rated and a 70 rated. So we'll probably offload Nubel or Langer and try and bring in a decent goalkeeper as a backup for Farman. We're going to want a right winger and a right midfield. We're going to want a left winger, and we're going to need strikers, and also we're going to need a centre back. So we're going to have a lot of work to do this transfer window. But before we do that, we're going to have to look at the emails. So shirt sales, what do they want? They want 45 million euros worth of shirt sales, which is quite a lot. And then, first of all, the scout has arrived. We're not interested in that. We're not interested in that. But this we are interested in. The Schalke board have said that they want us to sign 3 players in your academy assigned to the midfielder position. and within 3 seasons grow 10 youth squad players with potential over 75, but at least 10 overall. Brand exposure, they want us to sign at least one crucial first team player signed to the forward position, which is definitely, we agree with that one. And they want us to gain 45 million from shirt sales. Financial, within 2 seasons, increase the club's worth by 15%. Domestic success, they want us to finish mid-table, which is perfectly fine by us. And they want us to reach the round of 16 of the Dutch Pokal. And then within 3 seasons, they want us to finish in a Champions League place. I think we can do that within maybe 1 or 2. So I'm happy with them objectives. They seem reasonable, and we're now going to go ahead and see if we can bring in some players. But first of all, we're going to advance to the Leganes match. So before we have a look at the transfers, we've got the game against Leganes from Spain. So I've put out pretty much a very strong lineup. Probably the lineup which we will be going with straight away. Stambouli and Konoplyanka picking up the goals for us in a 2-1 victory. So that's 3 points added onto the tally. And not our competitive debut, but in a debut, we've gone ahead and won the game. So Schalke, 3 points. Bournemouth and Watford both draw. And obviously Leganes were second to none because then they lost against us. But we're now going to go ahead and sim the game against Watford. So let's sim the game against Watford. It's going to be hopefully another 3 points and us secured through to the next round. It is Maximilian Meyer scoring the goal, but then he got injured. And let's hope now, fingers crossed, he has not got a permanent injury. Because if he's got a long-term injury, we are going to be stuffed. He's out for 2 weeks. That's not good news for us. That is not good at all. Hopefully, he's not going to miss the start of the Bundesliga season. He's not, but he's going to miss the tournament anyway. So that's not the best of news for us. So we've now got the game against Bournemouth, but first of all, they've taken us in here. We've got a loan offer for Joshua Bitter. Yes, of course you can have him. We don't even want to know about the deal, to be honest. You can take him. We're not interested in keeping him. Nastasic doesn't want to play the next game because obviously he wants some rest. But before we go ahead and do that, we are going to be showing you guys the players that we put on the transfer list. So we got, not transfer list, but Rigoni we can't actually get because he just moved there. Fariñez looks good, but he won't move again. We got Lautaro Martinez, we've got Havertz. We've got Barco, we've got Dolberg, we've got De Ligt, we've got Thomas Lemar, looks fantastic, Leroy Sané, we've got Christensen as centre-back, we've got Belotti, I'd love to bring in, he looks fantastic, but might cost us a lot of money. Then we've got Toby Alderweireld, we've got Enkudu, Wilfried Zaha, Donnarumma, and they are the players that we would probably be looking at bringing in. So the game now up against Bournemouth at home. Well, it's not really at home, it's wherever it's being played in the European Cup. We go ahead and win. Cagliari picking up 2, Schoff picking up 1, Embolo picking up 1, and Konoplyanka having to come off the pitch because he's injured. That's not very good news for us indeed. That's the last thing we want, another player injured. Let's just hope that it's not long term. So it's only for 7 days, so he's not going to be long term, but he's going to miss the game against Galatasaray, which is the semi-final of the European Cup. So that's going to be a shame that Konoplyanka is going to miss that one. So Konoplyanka's going to have to drop down to the bench, and let's put the left back there. The left back's perfectly capable of playing there, so the left back will be playing there, and let's see how we get on in the semi-final. Are we going to be able to progress and try and get that 8 million extra? If we can get the 8 million, I will probably be going in for the likes of Thomas Lemar. That's how confident we are that we can go ahead and pick him up. If we can, yes we do. Cagliari picking up both goals, and Cagliari has been in good form as of late. Maybe he's saying, yeah, I know you're looking at maybe bringing in someone else, but you're not replacing me. And now Leganes, the team that we actually beat, has now progressed through to the final. Can we beat them for a second time? We can. Embolo picking up 2 this time, and fantastic. We've won the European International Cup. We've got a transfer offer for Max Meyer. Not a single chance. Let's just reject it. We are not letting Max Meyer leave this club. He is going to be in our long-term future, and there is simply no chance. And as you see there, Villarreal have signed Marcel Smeltzer, and also Roma have signed Eric Lamela. So Thomas Lemar, they're going to want a lot of money for. Leroy Sané, they're going to want a lot of money. But we want this guy. We want Belotti. I have confidence that this guy could become fantastic, but let's go for Thomas Lemar first, and let's approach to buy. His release clause is 79 million, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and begin negotiations. Let's try and pull it off. Maybe 50 million, allowing me to start with an initial offer. So let's offer a player swap. And let's try and get rid of maybe one of our midfielders. So Sambouli we don't want to get rid of. Definitely not. Max Meyer, no. So let's just offer him and let's see what they say, because at the end of the day they're going to say that they want something. They look okay, so they want a left winger. That's perfectly fine. So let's have a look. No, because we've only got Konoplyanka. So let's just offer a transfer fee. What do we go for? A straight. These are thousands, aren't they? So these are millions. Let's go for a straight. Let's go for 40 million. That's 2 million over his valuation. Let's go ahead and submit that. What are they going to say? They want 65 and a sell-on clause of 5%. Let's counter that. That's way too much. So let's give them 10%. They can have 10% of the sell-on clause, but we don't want to be paying 65. We'll pay 52.5. 52.5 is a hell of a lot of money for one player. Let's see what they say. They want 65. So let's counter again. We don't want 65 though. 65 is a lot of money. Let's go 58. 58. Will they accept that? 58 million for Thomas Lemar. 65 still. It doesn't look like they're going to budge. It does not look like they are going to budge. So let's go straight 60. We still want him. We want him, but we don't want to pay that much money. We'll offer 60. If they don't accept that, let's compromise. We're willing to give you 60. That's a fair offer. I'm glad we could reach an agreement. So at least we've got that done with Monaco, and Thomas Lemar could be coming into the club, but we're not 100% sure about that one. What we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and offer the same deals for Belotti and same deal for Leroy Sané. And let's see what they say. So we're going to offer straight 40 million. 40 million is what we're going for. We're going for that around figure. Look at that. They want pretty much the same amount of money. So let's edit the sell-on clause and they can have more sell-on. I just want to see if we can get, if the price difference is going to be that much different. Can we get them for like 55? Because we might be able to save 5 million here if we get Belotti instead. No, they still want 63. So let's counter that again. Propose a new transfer. We don't want that though. Let's say 60 again. Are they going to accept that one? Let's see. Yes. Okay, we've got a deal now with Torino's rep. So Belotti is another player. Who's the other one we want to be going in big money for? Leroy Sané is a big money signing. We could be going in for Leroy Sané. So he's just moved. That means he's just signed a contract. So we're not going to be able to buy him as of yet. But it's interesting. Enkidu just signed a new contract, so he's not going to move just yet. Wilfred Zaha we could bring in on a good deal. Donnarumma. Let's see if we could bring in Donnarumma quite cheap. Let's approach to buy him. And we're going to offer a player. Let's see if we can bring in Donnarumma, because that'd be a fantastic deal. But then the problem is if we bring in Donnarumma, we're not going to have much game time for him. That is the only problem. Milan's obviously not going to accept that. 34 million though. 34 million for Donnarumma is not bad at all. So let's propose a new one. And let's just say 25. If they accept 25, I will happily pay it. Okay, they're not. So what we're going to do, we're just going to stall that for the moment. And maybe we could come back to it. But I don't want to be spending that much on him as of yet. Christensen or Delight. Delight could be a good one, but he's not going to move yet. Dolberg, we could bring him possibly quite cheap. Maybe around the 15 million mark. He could be a backup striker. But if we did that, we were going to have to offload someone. So what we're going to do, we're going to offload, let's say, a striker. Have we got many strikers? We have. Let's try and get rid of Di Santo. We can consider swapping for a centre-back. Centre-back. We ain't got centre-backs, mate. Naldo we could offer. Nastasic definitely not. Insua, no. Kerr looks decent. Let's go for Insua and see how much they want. Well, they want 23 million plus that. Balls up to that. No way. We'll give you 10. 10 million. That's about as much as we're going to go. They want 20. So, no thank you. That is not going to happen. So, I think what we're going to do, we're probably going to go in and try and make that big money signing straight away. We're going to be going in for Thomas Lemar. Thomas Lemar, I think, would suit our style of play better because he's got more pace. So let's go for Thomas Lemar. This is just going to take so much money from us. Thomas Lemar, let's negotiate a contract with him. Come on, Thomas. Please don't ask for, like, something stupid. He wants crucial first-team player. That is perfectly fine with us. He's definitely going to be getting that here. He wants a contract length for 3 years. We actually want him for 4. We want to tie him down for a long time. That's good with him. We don't want to release... Oh my god. We want to protect my client, so we would like to... let's deny. Okay. We'll adjust our demand accordingly. So that means he's going to offer more money, but at least we haven't got a release clause. So he's currently on 37. Let's go ahead and offer him 45 grand a year and a signing on bonus of 1 million. That's a lot of a signing on bonus, but let's see what he says. So he wants a signing on... My client is keen to join your team and will be willing to lower his demands to 36 and make this happen. And we're looking at signing on bonus of 1 million and 1.2 after 25 appearances. That is perfect. What a signing, guys. We have signed Thomas Lemar. Wow. So we've got a transfer offer for Di Santo. This could be interesting because after Lemar, we could be interested in letting this guy go. They've actually offered some decent money. So let's go ahead and negotiate. Let's try and get 10 mil out of them. Come on, let's get 10 mil out of these. And I would be very happy about that. So let's propose a new transfer fee. And do you think they'll go as high as 11.2 mil? 11.2 mil, are they going to go that high? They'll go 8.2. Let's counter. Okay, so let's go 9.2. Let's get an extra mil out of them. Okay, that's our final offer. Let's counter. We want 9.2. Otherwise, we will not let Di Santo go. No. Okay, goodbye then. That's perfectly fine by me. You can leave. I'm not that bothered. Leon Goretzka's not leaving. Look at that. Atletico Bilbao go for Maya, and now they go for Goretzka. You're not having neither of them. Go away. So we've got a loan offer for... A loan for Conor Plianka. Are you being serious? Go away. We've got also a loan for Nuba, and yeah... You might as well. He's a goalkeeper, so you might as well go out on loan and you can take the wages. So that's perfectly fine by me. He can leave. But now, as we've moved into August, maybe they've released the thing now. It's still saying that they've just joined the club and they won't move again. But Delete surely hasn't just moved to the club, has he? So, Nubel's loan move has been rejected, so that's a little bit disappointing. But we've also got now a bid for Franco Di Santo from Valencia. So, let's go ahead and negotiate with Valencia and see if we can try and get that little bit more money out of them. We want around 9 million. We would accept probably 500 grand less. We'd probably accept 8.5. But let's go ahead and propose a new deal. And let's go for 8.9 million. So, make it look a little bit better. And let's see what Valencia say. So... That's it. Di Santo looks like he's on his way to Valencia. And the good news about that is that we've got a replacement for him now. And because of that, we can now go ahead and try and buy a decent centre-back because Nastasic is not going to Chelsea. Go away. So they only want 24 million for Rugani here. This could be really good. Let's go ahead and offer 22 million. Are we going to pick up Rugani for that cheap? Wow, Juventus look like they're going to let go of Rugani for nothing. That is really cheap for a player like Rugani. But then we're also going to go in for Lucas Hernandez because this guy looks phenomenal and he has a really good potential as well. So let's see what we can pick this guy up for. I'm not sure how good he's going to be. And let's go ahead and offer a straight 20 mil. 20 million for Lucas Hernandez. What are Atletico Madrid going to say? They're going to say it's a fair offer. I think we're going to go with Lucas Hernandez, you know. He's younger, he looks really good, and let's go ahead and see if we can bring in Lucas Hernandez on a fantastic deal. So, what do we give him? Let's give him an important player. Is he going to be happy with that? Come on, Skip. Yep, that's what he was hoping for. He wants a contract length of 5 years, which is perfect for us. Let's hope he doesn't want a release clause. Let's hope he does not want a release clause. He doesn't. But what do we offer him on the wage? Oh my god, what do we offer him? I think he's going to be on a lot. So let's hit the 38 grand. I really do not know, guys. 38 grand and let's say 800,000 signing on fee. Let's submit it. What is Lucas? Oh, okay. So he wants 400 grand after 10 appearances, but he's willing to take a wage cut to 35 grand. That is beautiful. What a signing that is. We brought in 2 world-class players into this squad, and we really are going to be up there challenging for Champions League places with the likes of the people we're bringing in. What a squad we're building, boys. However, guys, that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you... Oh, my God, look at that. I wanted to let you know that Inter have agreed to pay the 29,300,000 release clause for Nemanja Matic, and I've started negotiations with him. As you know, that means it's completely up to the player whether he stays with us or moves to Inter. Since Inter have activated the release clause, should the player decide to join them, we will receive 29 million. Oh my God, guys, what are we going to do about that? It looks like we're going to have to go with Rugani as well. So, anyway, as I was saying, thank you so much for watching this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.